the change? What are you seeing?
Yeah, so first of all, everybody travels through this emotional journey, and that in the change world is known as the Fisher model. And people travel through this journey in at different speeds. Some of them don't even make it to the end. So I'm going to break that down a little bit for you, what that looks like. So when a change is initially announced, catched, or received, or I don't know, happens, because sometimes it just happens to you. There's this initial anxiety, but it's almost like excitement. And the question that's asked is, can I deal with this? And then, oh my goodness, something's going to change. I might be really happy about this. I might be like, oh my God, I see the positive possibilities. And again, it depends what that change is. And then right from there, we get this deep breath of what does this mean? How is this going to affect me? Oftentimes, change practitioners will talk about the WIFM. Why is this happening? Right? And that's like the number one reason why change projects and initiatives fails. We don't talk about that why. So there's this initial what is this going to mean for me? And then there's the slide down, what we call the different emotions into this valley of despair. So what it really is fear. It's like an underlying emotion, and sometimes you'll see anger present itself and threat, but really anger is a secondary emotion, and that fear is really at the root of all of this. So from there, some people will travel off on the path off of this roller coaster slide. They'll go into denial and they might never come out of that. And I'm sure you've seen examples of that. Some people will go into kind of guilt and almost depression, and they'll go into kind of this is like a roller coaster curve. This we call this the valley of despair, where they're just at the very bottom there. And again, they might stay there, right? They might just say, I don't want to deal with this anymore. Some people will go into hostility. There's different paths that people travel. Some people will go into disillusionment, but the smart people will travel back up that side of the mountain. I guess we can call it a roller coaster into this gradual acceptance and start to see those positive possibilities. And eventually they'll get to the other side and say, this can be something good. I'm excited about this. Now, at any point in time, something could happen. And a really good example of this might be a new technology that project that's being put out, and maybe the technology doesn't work right. Maybe it's clunky and people can slide right down back, maybe even all the way back to the beginning of it. But people can go back and forth. But what we really want to do when we talk about the practice of change management is get people to that adoption state quicker. So everybody's going to go through this journey. And our job as change practitioners and transformation leaders is to help people understand why we're doing this because we know we're going to feel all these emotions along the way.